Okay. This is not.
I'm excited about this one. I'm just waiting for a second so it can StreamYard can update onto my Instagram. We're gonna go live. We are live in Instagram, Facebook, and my YouTube channel. Woo!
Cool.
All right,
What's
you
up?
guys, we are now live. I want to welcome you guys to day 9 of my Health and Wealth Challenge. We have been going so strong, or at least I have, and the people who have been joining me, we've been going so strong, and it is day 9. We are almost there. I'm so proud of everyone who did join me, and to everybody who got your toolkit, thank you so much. Tonight's live, I am being joined by my sister Teresa. Yay!
Hey, what's up, sis?
Hello. All right, so we're just going to jump right in there, okay?
Let's do
So,
it.
for those of us who don't know, who is Teresa?
Hello, everybody. My name is Teresa. I am. This is my little sister right here. I love her very much. I am a registered nurse. I am an entrepreneur, business owner. I own a home care agency. I am a full time doctorate nurse student. And
Hmm.
I just have a lot going on. I'm a pastor's wife, friend, sister, auntie, all that.
All of that. And I'm so proud of you and all of your endeavors, and I wish you the most success.
Thank you,
Um,
sister.
yes, absolutely. So, from the medical perspective, please tell us what happens to the body when you fast, either short term or long term.
Okay, and so obviously we're going to put that disclaimer out here.
Right.
Please seek advice from your medical professional, your PCP, your primary care provider. Please. Okay, so this right here is just me with my knowledge, knowing what in the medical field. So there's different types of fast. There's intermittent fasting, there's extended fasting. There's medical fasting, there's just different kinds of fasting. So, what happens in your body when you fast? When you initially fast, say you want to do a long term fast or a 3 day fast or something like that, there's just different types. So, whenever you're thinking about fasting, you got to look and research what kind that you want to get into because there's intermittent where you eat a certain period of the day and the rest of the day you fast with normally with just water or black coffee or black tea. And then there's sometimes where people will go on a prolonged fast. They'll, I was following a guy on Instagram, no, on TikTok, and he went on a fast. I believe it was for 47 days, something like that. He
Mm.
was doing it to try to cure the cancer in his body. So there's just different type of fast. So in the initial phase, from 0 to 12 hours, your body first depletes its glycogen stores. So everything that you've eaten, that's the energy that it's burning on. Okay, your liver, your muscles, your blood glucose levels begin to drop, and insulin decreases while glucagon increases. Between hours 12 and 24, once the glycogen is depleted, your liver begins gluconeogenesis. Okay, so we know Genesis means the beginning, so it's starting some things over. It's starting
Mm.
to, creating new glucose from your carb sources like your amino acids, your lactic acid levels. And then hours 24 to 72, that is when your body goes into ketosis. So that is when it just really starts regenerating. You really start targeting your body, starts all the bad cells that are going on in your body, whatever it is, they start
Mhm.
dying. They start beginning to start over, and the new cells are beginning to regenerate.
Yes, I love that. So to make sure that I have this down correctly, for the
Hmm.
first 12 hours, your body is doing more of a digestion of everything that's already there and, pushing that through your system. And then from 12
Correct.
to 24 hours, your liver will begin to reset. And then
Correct.
from 24 to 72 is ketosis.
Correct. That's when your body enters into ketosis. So,
Okay.
there's a lot of information out there. So, of course, do your homework. This is just a short live. So, this is
Yeah.
just kind of something to spark your interest so you can just go and look and see really truly what your body does when it enters into ketosis.
Okay. I love that. And so, do you think that fasting truly resets the body, or do you think it's just like information that's floating around that's not really true?
Listen, fasting does amazing things, amazing things. It's not just a trend, it works.
Hmm.
And, if you, even if you could just Google or just look up stuff where people have intermittent fasted or whatever and they've tried, the receipts don't lie. You really have this rejuvenation. It's really, honestly, the hardest part of fasting is the mental capacity of it. We're used to having
Right.
something all the time. We having snacks, we having drinks. We're that's what we're always used to. But it is not just for the hype. Science doesn't lie and facts don't lie, and it really, really, truly restarts everything.
Yes, I absolutely love that. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to do this 14-day challenge is truly to challenge myself to see if I can just eat clean, not so much like fasting and just having water, but to eat clean. So,
How's that
um
going?
it's it's going.
Okay,
So I've actually
okay.
been doing good, but I did just eat out on this past Sunday with my dad at
Mhm.
breakfast. Um and then I had what did I just have? I also had Culver's. Like I wanted some French fries not too long ago,
Right.
and I went and did that. So I did cheat twice. So, but it's going okay. Other than that, I have been drinking a lot of water, incorporating a lot more fruits, and just eating here at home. So,
Good. Good. Good.
yeah, it's going good.
Awesome.
um, so what are some health benefits that people may not expect when they start fasting regularly?
So when you start fasting regularly, some health benefits, um, clarity of the mind. Um, it's
Mm,
very, it's very, it opens up your mind when you realize how clear things are, how focused you actually can be. Um, you would think because you're like, no, you're hungry, but you would really be surprised on the things that you can get done.
mm-hmm.
You're really going to be surprised at your skin. Your skin's going to look better. You're going to feel better. You're going to, again, that mental part, when I'm like, man, I really haven't ate no fries. Cause like you said, with Culver's fries, those are that's my
Yeah,
thing right there.
top
Um,
tier.
so, but it really just, you would be surprised at the mental clarity that it gives you.
Yeah, yeah, and that's beautiful. I had my brother on here, as you know, and we
Mhm.
were talking about fasting in the mind and your spirit, and he was just saying how much it just opens you up to receive all of the good things that are already destined for you, really just waiting for you to open up. And so
Yes.
that
Yes.
mental clarity is real, y'all.
It's
It's
very
really
real.
real. What is a safe way to begin fasting, especially for those who have chronic illnesses or take medication?
So obviously, like I always say, you definitely need to talk to your provider about wanting to fast.
Hmm.
Y'all need to come up with a plan. I would say that, you do your research on the different types of fast and you need to go to your provider, look at your medications, look at the side effects, look at what your goals are. If your goal is to get off of your blood pressure medicine, let your provider know that this is my goal. I'm sick of taking metformin for my diabetes. I'm sick of taking losartan for my blood pressure. These are
Hmm.
my goals. So really, you have to know what it is you're doing it for. If you just want to do it because it's a fad and you just kind of see it, no, you have to know why you're doing it. You have to keep that goal in your mind for sure. So definitely just go to your provider and then work out a plan as far as how to get
Yeah.
started.
Yeah. So I hope you guys heard that. If you have any type of pre-existing conditions and you really truly wish to fast, number one, go talk to your doctor and then have a goal when you go and talk to your doctor. So that way they can help you make a plan and give you the steps that you need to take towards your goal. Okay.
Yes. Yes, yes.
So I know that you work in the ER. Do you often see a connection between people who are low income having serious health conditions?
So this one's kind of a little it's kind of complicated because honestly the people that I see having the chronic health conditions are those who are in the middle class. So those
Mm,
who are normally more lower in the economic class, they get free Medicaid, they get free health care. So they kind of use that system. It's easy for them to make a doctor's appointment. It's like, oh, well, yeah, let's just go to the doctor or let's just go to the ER because they know that they're going to be taken care of. On the other hand, you have those who are very wealthy. They can invest in their health as far as, a chef or meal plans or stuff like that. So it's us who are caught in between in that middle class who don't have time to go to the doctor, who
Mhm.
can't get out the time off, who have to go pick up their kids. So wait a minute, when is the last time I had a pap smear? When is the last time I had blood drawn? They
Mhm.
can't even think about it. So that is where I really see the crisis in the ER, the bad people where the bad cases where I'm like, oh my God, what happened? And it's those who,
Right.
have everyday things and just kind of let their health slip.
Right, right. And so the reason why I asked that question is because the whole reason I'm doing this challenge is that I understand that health and wealth, it's a balance between the two. Because a lot of the inconsistencies that I was seeing in my health, I was also noticing in my wealth and wealth building. So that's
Hmm.
why I'm like, okay, I'm going to do a whole challenge wrapped around the two, because where you become better at one, it just overflows into the other and in all areas of your life. So I'm thinking in my mind, like people who, like you said, are wrapped up in work or can't really afford to go to the doctor all the time end up in the ER with like serious,
Yeah.
medical issues. So that
Yes.
was the reason behind my question. Another one. What are some of the most preventable illnesses that you have seen in the ER? And what role does access to food or financial education play?
So some of the most preventable things, and this may seem a little taboo or whatever, but you have to decline when you know you shouldn't be doing something. And by that I mean, people have kids and they're like, I just want a play date. If you know that, your friend's kid had the flu and they're not quite over it, but
Hmm.
people just want to, they're like, I just want a break, which I get completely. Life is so overwhelming, but do not take your kids around that because you don't know how your child is going to react. Same thing as far as like I said, doing that kind of ignoring your health where it's like, man,
Hmm.
something this hurts, it's, oh man, what's going on? It just, and you just continue to ignore something. So I feel like those things you got to learn when to say no. Say no when you can. During, if flu is going crazy in your office, stay in your cubicle. You don't need to be
Hmm.
involved in everything. You know what I mean? And it's okay to say no and to, we all want that connection. We all want to talk to people, but it's okay to say no sometimes.
Hmm. Yep. Do you believe that poor food habits and lack of nutrition education are a form of silent generational trauma?
Yes,
Yes.
1000%. 1000%.
Yes. Hmm.
Yes, nutrition is not taught enough. Right now, like I said, I'm going to school. We do not know about nutrition. And I truly believe God put everything that we need on this earth. Everything
Hmm.
that we need for healing, for wealth, for health, for everything is on this earth. But we don't know about it. We're not taught about it. And it just gets passed down from generation to generation.
Hmm. So, you guys, I also want to encourage you, if you are watching this right now and you come from a family that is not eating healthy, that has a ton of pre existing conditions, if they come from diabetes or whatever, you be the change. You be the black sheep or the whatever, and you begin healing from you to your babies and so on. I want to encourage you guys to do that.
Absolutely. It's not easy. You are going to get met with resistance. Listen, I seen a meme. It was like black people would be the only one who be judging you for eating a salad. Like, look at him here, he eating a salad, and everybody else
Right.
like it's you're gonna come up to some roadblocks, but it's okay. Do it
Yes.
anyways.
Do it anyways. Yes. Okay. What are some small daily choices that people can start making now to heal from the inside out? What are some small daily choices?
So little things like setting alarm every 4 hours to drink a bottle of water. We all
Okay.
have a cell phone, okay? We all have it. Hey, and label it time to drink water. Do things like listen, right? I know right now sis we in Arizona, so this one is a little but park in the back of the parking lot when you go somewhere so you can walk.
Hmm.
Those are just little things that you have to consciously make efforts to build these habits. You're not going to be a pillar of health in 2 days. So you need to just build those every single day.
I agree. Parking in the back of the parking lot, like you said, we are Arizonians, so that one can be tough. But if you are setting your alarm every 4 hours, get your water in your system, you absolutely can do it. You can park in the back of
Yes.
the parking lot and walk as much as you need to, and you'll be just fine. So,
Yes.
uh, yeah, y'all
Put
set
a
those.
hat on and
Mm-hmm.
park in the back. Yep.
Put your sunglasses on and go for it.
Yes.
Okay, if you could teach just one health habit in every public school, what would it be?
In every school,
Yeah,
I
in every
would,
public school.
every public school, I would teach what each food group does.
Okay.
And that's because it's very simple. Like you would be surprised how many diabetic patients I have who have had diabetes for years don't know that certain carbs turn into sugar in your, like, it is mind blowing. I'm like, you've had diabetes for how long and you don't know that potatoes turn into and they
Yeah,
don't know that. So I honestly would be teaching more about what foods actually do, and especially sugar, white sugar, about
yeah.
how much it is detrimental to your entire body, hair, skin, nails, cardiovascular system, everything. Sugar is just not good.
Sugar is definitely not good, and I'm happy that you touched on that. And I'll be honest, I thought you were going to say something like sanitary, like washing your hands or something like that. But I like that you chose the food group because sugar really is a
Yeah,
drug. So
yeah.
when people are coming off of sugar or waning themselves off of sugar, can you talk about the withdrawals and the trauma that they go through?
Oh, do I know about it? Oh my gosh. So,
Yeah.
so, so there have been studies out there. You guys can look these up. There's been studies where, they will do MRIs and brain studies of people who are on sugar and people who are on cocaine, and they are similar. But the thing
Mm,
about it is you have to think about it. What's readily available? Sugar all the time. Obviously,
right,
we ain't walking around. There is not cocaine on every. If you're looking for it, there probably is. But what
right.
I'm saying is it's there. So that those withdrawals, the headaches, the irritability,
Mm,
like
hmm.
it's true and it's real. And sugar is in everything, and it really is detrimental. And I would probably end up teaching about sugar and how it is just destroying our bodies.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm definitely looking forward to that class. I noticed when I started this challenge, cutting off certain sugar, and I like for 3 days straight, I had a migraine and I couldn't shake it. I took Tylenol, I was drinking plenty of water, everything, and I just like could not get rid of this migraine.
Yeah.
I went to breakfast with my dad and had what you call French toast and syrup and whatnot. I was feeling like $1,000,000 after.
Feeling good. Feeling good. Your body was
It's
like, yes,
crazy
we
how that
got it.
works.
We got it
Yeah,
back.
exactly. It's crazy how that works.
Yeah.
Those withdrawals, man, they're real, you guys. So take it serious, and again, make sure you are drinking plenty of water.
Yes.
Do you
Yes.
recommend spring water over like regular bottled water?
So I
I'm just
don't recommend
curious.
bottled water because of microplastics, honestly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Um, um, I have a water filter system, and I really just try my best to use just water purified systems.
Hmm.
Because I don't, microplastics, plastic is in everything, and there's so many studies on them and whatnot, and just saying that everything's killing us at this point. But I'm
Right.
just trying my best to make myself suffer less.
Right, right. Okay, I think right now will be a good time for you to tell everybody where they can find you at and where they can get some Yes, I'm Just the Nurse merch.
So
Yeah.
everybody, yes, so I am on all platforms on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. At Yes, I'm Just a Nurse, YesI'mJustTheNurse. Yes, I'm just the nurse. Exactly like that. And then you can also find some merch on YesI'mJustTheNurse.com. Um, I'm just a nurse who really just I just want to help people. I really truly want to help my black and brown brothers and sisters. I'm here to help everybody, but I'm just, to more focus and with our spiritual health, with our natural health and how it all correlates together.
Yes, I absolutely love that. Also, you guys definitely go and follow, like she said in the beginning of the stream. She is a pastor's wife. You guys can go on Facebook and find Promised Land Ministries. Okay,
Yes.
Promised Land Ministries. That is my brother's church. This is my sister. She is the first lady. So definitely go check them out on Facebook as well.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
So for this 14-day health and wealth challenge, I have been doing healthy hot meals. So I've been having like oatmeal with blueberries and different things like that. I've
Okay.
also been doing a lot of weightlifting. Why is it important that people take these things serious before ending up in the ER?
So, I'm glad you brought up weightlifting because that has been so underutilized.
Mm,
Weightlifting, the I'm 36. I'm about to be 37 next month, and when women hit 40, the rate that we lose muscle mass is speeds up. So we really need to lift weights. We
mm,
need to lift weights. It's incredible what it does for the body. So please, y'all, look that up as well. Weightlifting, weight training. Um, but I'm
mm.
sorry, what was the original question? That just caught my
Why is
ear.
it important? That's okay. Why is it important for people to eat healthy hot meals and weight lift before ending up in the ER?
So you want to make sure you set your body up for success. If
Mm-hmm.
something were to go wrong, if for say for some reason you got to get your appendix out, or you got a UTI, or you got whatever, you want your body to be working with you. If you're eating poorly, if you're not exercising, if you're not doing things, whenever you do get sick, it's going to be harder for you to recover. We're not getting any younger. Every single day we're getting older, and it is harder for you to fight against things when you're not already not healthy and then you're getting older. So set your body up for success whenever something hits you. If cold and flu season when it comes up, if God forbid it hits you, you're going to recover quicker when you're taking care of yourself.
Yes. All right. I hope y'all heard that. Set your body up for success. Okay. Do it just on a day to day. Those little habits, the drinking the water, the parking in the back of the parking lot. Ladies, lift weights because as
Yes.
we get older, our muscle mass weakens. So,
Everybody lift weights. Men too. Lift
everybody,
weights.
okay.
Lift
Everybody, lift
weights.
weights. All right. And then this is going to be our last question. From a nurse's heart to the audience's ears, what is one message about healing both the body and the mind that you would like to give?
They go together. You cannot heal
Mhm.
your mind without healing your body. You cannot heal your body without healing your mind. It all goes together. Something will be exposed. So if you are ready to go on a journey of healing and just becoming your better self, you got to be able to look in the mirror and know that it all goes together. Some stuff is going to come up. You're going to have trauma. You're going to have all these different habits. You're going to have all these different things that come up. And I really encourage you to keep going. You're gonna stop. I want everybody. She's not sponsored or whatever, but I really love this therapist on Instagram. She's Raquel, the capacity expert, and she talks so well about how these things go hand in hand, and how psychologically how you're going to come up to things that are going to disrupt your peace. But if something disrupts your peace, you don't walk away from it. Your ability to walk through it without
Mm,
with maintaining your peace, because life is not going to stop. You can't just continue to walk away from everything. You can't continue to walk away from that 30 pounds that you just gained. It's going to show up every single time. So I just they all go hand in hand, all of
yeah,
it.
yeah, they go together real bad, y'all, real
Real
bad.
bad.
Thank you so much, my sister, for coming and joining me on this live. I
Yes. Thank you
appreciate
for
you.
inviting me.
Tell everybody where they can find you.
Find me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and www.yesimjustanurse.com. You can also find me on YouTube. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. I do not do very much with my YouTube right now, but I'm hoping that things will pick up, things will be better, and I'll be able to be more organized and get on that as well.
Yes, you guys. All right, you heard her. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Also, don't forget to go look up Promised Land Ministries, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you, sis.
Thank you. I love you so much.
I love you.